Hey math fans! Welcome to Math Olympiad Academy, your trusted space for advanced problem solving and logical reasoning. We sincerely thank our subscribers and all viewers for your continued support. In this lesson 35, we find the values of alpha for which a 3x3 matrix is invertible. We solve the problem using two different methods and express the solution in interval notation. The objective of this lesson is to guide students to evaluate determinants with parameters, apply the invertibility condition, solve polynomial equations, and compare two solution methods. In this problem, consider this matrix M sub alpha. The question is, what values of alpha make this matrix invertible? Now, let us begin the solution of this problem. First, rewrite down this matrix. Many students ask me, where should we start this problem? Well, since we are searching for the values of alpha that make the matrix M sub alpha invertible, it is helpful to recall that a matrix denoted M sub alpha is invertible if and only if its determinant is different from 0. Note that we avoid calculating the full inverse first. In this step, let us calculate the determinant using the first method. This method consists of turning the determinant of the matrix M sub alpha into a series of second-order determinants. For this reason, we expand along the first column. First, take the element in the first row, first column, which is 1, and multiply it by the second-order determinant, 1, 1, 1, alpha. Then, move to the second row, first column. Take alpha, then times -1, times the second-order determinant, -1, alpha, 1, alpha. Then finally, move to the third row, first column. Take 1 times +1 times the second-order determinant, -1, alpha, 1, 1. Now, let us evaluate each 2x2 determinant. The first 2x2 determinant, 1, 1, 1. Alpha equals 1 times alpha minus 1 times 1. The second 2x2 determinant, -1, alpha, 1, alpha equals -1 times alpha minus 1 times alpha. Then the third 2x2 determinant, -1, alpha, 1. 1 equals -1 times 1 minus 1 times alpha. So, the determinant of the matrix M sub alpha becomes alpha minus 1 minus alpha times the quantity negative alpha minus alpha plus 1 times the quantity -1 minus alpha. After canceling the positive alpha with negative alpha and summing the negative ones, we obtain the determinant of the matrix M sub alpha equals 2 alpha squared minus 2. After factoring out 2 and applying the difference of squares identity, this yields the determinant of the matrix M sub alpha equals 2 times the quantity alpha minus 1 times the quantity alpha plus 1. Thus, the determinant of the matrix M sub alpha equals 0 implies either alpha minus 1 equals 0, which leads to alpha equals 1, or alpha plus 1 equals 0, namely, alpha equals -1. Hence, the matrix M sub alpha is invertible for all real numbers alpha except -1 and 1. Namely, the matrix M sub alpha is invertible for all real numbers alpha belonging to the open interval from -∞ to -1, union -1 to 1, union 1 to +∞. Now, let us move to the second method and verify the results. In this second method, first we write the determinant of the matrix M sub alpha, and we rewrite on the right of this determinant the first and the second columns as shown above. Then we draw arrows through the first, the second, and the third diagonals as explained. Then we multiply the elements of the matrix, 1 times 1 times alpha, plus the product of the second diagonal, namely -1 times 1 times 1, plus the product of the third diagonal elements, alpha times 1, minus the quantity, the product of the elements of the determinant on the right diagonal, -1 times alpha, plus 1 times 1 times 1, plus 1 times 1 times alpha. This leads to alpha minus 1 plus alpha squared, minus the quantity negative alpha squared plus 1 plus alpha. Then, after canceling positive alpha with negative alpha and adding the negative ones, we obtain 2 times alpha squared minus 2. Then we factor out 2, and by applying the difference of squares identity, we get 2 times the quantity alpha minus 1 times the quantity alpha plus 1. Hence, the determinant of the matrix M sub alpha equals 2 times the quantity alpha minus 1 times the quantity alpha plus 1, which is the same expression as the first method. Thus, the two methods yield the same result. Furthermore, in many cases, the second method is faster than the first one. Now it is time for homework to practice and apply what we have acquired and assimilated in this lesson. For this purpose, try to find all values of beta for which this matrix, denoted M sub beta, is invertible. I hope you enjoyed this step-by-step solution. Keep practicing, share this lesson with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Math Olympiad Academy for more exciting math challenges. See you in the next lesson!